I must say it's always a very pleasant walk to this venue, Craven Cottage, by the banks of the Thames. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Fulham, and they face Nottingham Forest.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And here's the starting 11 for Fulham.
Well, on paper, they look a very balanced team. But the three advanced midfielders must at times make runs beyond the centre forward. Otherwise, they might just lack a bit of penetration.
Good game. Thanks. Good game.
And here's how Nottingham Forest will line up.
Well, the shape is the same, but they may play it in a slightly different way. And key to this game will be the fullbacks. Do they tuck in alongside their centre-halves or look to support their wingers? I hope it's the latter.
Thank you for attending the game at Craven Cottage today. Enjoy the match.
And this confrontation is underway. Alexander Mitrovic. Just cutting off the supply. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. How can they create something? And a decent save. Full credit. Let's see about the delivery. Really meat and drink to the keeper under the circumstances. Remo Freuler. Wood with it. Freuler in possession. Running room in the wide position, but nothing comes of it. James. Pereira. And Reed with it. On a pass that lacks quality. Morgan Gibbs White. Brennan Johnson. This looks promising. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Bobby Reed. Now with Mitrovic. Moving into the advanced position, but timely defending when it mattered. Reed. Mitrovic. Johnson. And it's with Gibbs-White. It's a weighted pass. Really vital interception here. Pereira. Alexander Mitrovic. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Good physical play. Plenty of support here. Wood. And it's with Gibbs-White. Now can they make something happen? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Pereira. A very timely interception. Surridge. It's with Aurel Mongala. Couldn't keep the ball. Palinha. Ream with it. How can he take them on and beat them? Reed. Mitrovic. Well, able to close down the shot. Oh, he's lost possession. Must take the lead here. And the ball is loose. Well, able to survive that attacking push. Surridge. Morgan Gibbs-White. Wood with it. Remo Freuler. Mongala. Chris Wood. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, disappointing end to the move. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target.
This is a message for Adriano Negri. Happy birthday,
Remo Freuler.
and have a fantastic day from your
Using
friends
his strength to shield the ball.
and Matthew.
Chance to put them in front. Well, really fine goalkeeping. Good diving stop. Has to clear his lines. Remo Freuler. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Dan James. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Mongala applying vigorous pressure. Superb block. Will this corner bear fruit for them? And a retrospective yellow card is the referee's verdict.
Well, no doubt about it. That earlier challenge was a definite booking.
And he's fired over the corner. Not really the ideal clearance. And a really powerful effort, but just over the top. Mitrovic. To jump in front. Palinha. Reed. And it's played into the centre. And you need your defender to take charge. Being pressed hard. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Morgan Gibbs-White. Wood with it. This is looking threatening. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Bobby Reed. And Palinha with it. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Brennan Johnson. Williams. Remo Freuler. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Takes it on. Oh, splendid stuff from Leno in goal. Corner kick played in, and not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Bobby Reed. This attack looks highly promising. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Bad pass. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. And Leno untroubled. Going well. And he might profit here. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And to be fair, he doesn't catch it cleanly. Not sure he'll care, though. He's just got enough on it to beat the keeper. And that's all that matters.
Nottingham
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here.
Gibbs White.
James. Chance to attack using width. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, no problems defensively. Pressing high to win the ball. Sam Surridge. Renan Lodi. Morgan Gibbs White. And continues his run. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
Sam Surridge. And with that, the first half comes to an end here at Craven Cottage. This man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I'm sure the manager will be delighted with him. He'll have drilled it into them to keep their focus, keep playing through to the half-time whistle, and it's certainly put them in a good position to go on and win this now.
And the contest begins. And a decent save, full credit. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Well, really fine goalkeeping, good diving stop. And a really powerful effort, but just over the top. Splendid stuff from Leno in goal. Corner kick played in. And not a header that was ever really going to trouble the goalkeeper. Going well. And he might profit here. And continues his run. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance.
Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Williams. Gibbs White. And Chris Wood. And quite simply, a wonderful chance was squandered. Pereira. Harrison Reed. Was spot on with that challenge. Remo Freuler. Making progress. But timely defending when it mattered. Bobby Reed. Gibbs White. Oh, he looks threatening. Wood. Here's Chris Wood. Keeper getting the touch. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Bobby Reed. Pereira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Opportunity missed. Mitrovic. James. Well, they keep the ball moving. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately.
Well, as you can see, the visitors have controlled the possession in the last 15 minutes. And their attacking play has been excellent. Surely only a matter of time before they extend their lead here.
Now can they win back possession and carve out another chance for themselves? Mitrovic. Dan James. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Mongala. Oh, nice ball over the top. They've lost it. Pereira. Alexander Mitrovic. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Untidy on the ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Robinson. Mitrovic. Dan James. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches.
Substitution for Nottingham Forest. Coming off the pitch, number 26, Scott McKenna. Coming onto the pitch,
going well.
number 38, Philippe.
Now the Fulham throw-in coming up here. Getting in there to take it away. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Could be troublesome. Dan James. A deep delivery. Credit to them for winning back possession. Opportunity in the wide area. Wood. And it's with Gibbs White. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. James. That's a lovely ball. And Nottingham Forest throw coming up.
Nottingham Forest coming off the pitch.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Chris Wood. Morgan Gibbs White. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Mongala. And Chris Wood. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Alexander Mitrovic. Now with Wilson. This might have potential. But they dealt with the threat posed. Morgan Gibbs White. Not the pass he had in mind. How about the cross? Oh, good save. Excellent header. Sasha Lukic. Alexander Mitrovic. Wilson. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Well, a good tackle. Harrison Reed. Now with Mitrovic. Well, nearing full time, and here's the question: are they going to come up just that little bit short? Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been tight, but they've lacked a cutting edge. They've done well at the back and in midfield, but the final pass, the shot or cross have lacked that bit of quality. Can they find that missing link in these final few minutes?
Really good high press. Targets available, cross comes in. Well, I'm not sure the keeper particularly wanted that, but danger averted for now. Harrison Reed. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Mitrovic. Sasha Lukic. Now with Mitrovic. Well, can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Morgan Gibbs White. What can they do from here? Wood. Real chance. Terrific save. And very deftly cut out. James. And Palhinha with it. Robinson. And over the touchline for what will be a Fulham throw. So making the substitution now. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. Wonderful chance. That's a great stop.
What a dramatic finish. Fantastic save there.
And over comes the corner. Thumped clear. And that is how to block. Morgan Gibbs White. Wood with it. This might be ideal for the counter. Gibbs White. Wood. And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong. It's a poor attempt in the end.
Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Harrison Reed, keeping possession of the ball with authority. Good use of advantage by the referee. Well, the fact of the matter is sometimes there is no advantage, and that was the view of the referee. It comes to absolutely nothing. Dan James might really be able to trouble them here. Mitrovic, very quick thinking there. Wilson. The ball with Lukic. James. Harrison Reed. Well, the pass not finding its target. Morgan Gibbs White. Mongala. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, I don't think, Stuart, anyone can really quibble about what he put into the game.
Well, he obviously scored the winning goal, but it was his overall performance that impressed me most. He was on fire today.
And a decent save, full credit. Oh, what an opportunity. And a goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, it's great goalkeeping. What a big save that is.
Well, really fine goalkeeping, good diving stop. Oh, splendid stuff from Leno in goal. Going well. And he might profit here. And continues his run. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance.
Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Opportunity missed. Well, he made sure there was absolutely no way through. That's a great stop.
What a dramatic finish. Fantastic save there.
Wood. And disappointingly, not even close to hitting the target there.
Yeah, was looking to open up his body, guide it into the corner, but he's got it all wrong.